Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very pleased to be here, as announced, to present the annual results of the Safety Gate, which is the rapid alert system for non-food products. For around a year now, the COVID-19 pandemic has been a challenge for consumers who have increasingly been doing their shopping online and therefore have been exposed to new products, which in turn has exposed them to new risks. It has been an intense year for consumer protection. We have worked a great deal with the national surveillance authorities, the oversight authorities, to ensure that working with those authorities, we can ensure that any products placed on the market are safe at all times. This is, of course, very important for the single market. We have to ensure that all the products distributed are safe. One of the main tools that we have to do our job properly is Safety Gate, and that's why we've used it.
It's used to circulate 2,253 alerts among member states, so 2,253 alerts. This was possible in spite of the lockdown, which also affected the staff of market surveillance authorities. The bulk of those alerts concern children's toys or clothes, a group which, as you know, is one of the most vulnerable. And again, let me show you a couple of products taken down from the market. Take a look maybe first at this monkey. It's a beautiful toy in appearance. It's a soft toy. Tufts of hair easily come off the toy. A toddler may put them in his mouth and choke. So it's very dangerous for the health of many children. And we have some other examples. This one is a monkey. There are maybe other examples on the market. It is the same with the wooden toys, and we have here also in wood a product. The toy set you see there contains small parts that toddlers from whom the toy was made may put in their mouths again and choke. So they are very small parts. I don't want to open because I don't want to take small part myself. So I will try to protect. I'm a very old child, but it's very dangerous for the child to see that there are some possibilities to eat, in fact, at the end, some parts of the products. And both products do not comply with the requirements of the toy safety directives. We also have the children's hood jacket, and I will show you this one. Their cords that you have here are free ends, and that can become trapped when the child plays and can lead to strangulations of injuries. So we have different kind of products here. There's another kind of dangers for the children to have such a possibility to strangulation. So to eat some part, to have in the two first products that I've shown, or here to go to a strangulation if they are using in a way that it's possible to use the cords in such a kind of risk. And of course, it's very important that in 2020, national authorities also notified a significant number of products related to the COVID-19. So we have had the classical approach on the toys for the children, to give the example, but also about the products related to COVID-19, which did not protect consumers as they claimed to. Last year, 195 alerts concerned products related to COVID-19. And more continue to be submitted in 2021. Those numbers make up 9% of the total of alerts in 2020. They highlight two main points. On the one hand, authorities have kept monitoring those products already known for being dangerous. On the other hand, they were able to quickly adjust the new sale trends and new products on the market. The new kinds of alerts concern mainly particular filter masks. We have there some masks. I will show you one example. You have the box there. And the particle filter retention of their material is insufficient. And so, therefore, an excessive amount of particles or microorganisms may permeate through the mask, increasing the risk of infection if it is not combined with additional protective measures. So in fact, you have an instrument to protect yourself, and at the end, it's maybe more to infect yourself than to protect yourself. So it's a reason why masks made up 7% of the total of alerts in 2020. But we were also alert to other products, such hand disinfectants. So I don't want also to open that because, like this one, it had insufficient disinfection capacity. So again, it's not a real protection because you don't have sufficient capacity to protect yourself with a lot of disinfectant. And so it's very important to remove all those products from the market. All these products did not meet the health and safety requirements and did not adequately protect consumers. In response to the alerts circulated in the safety gate system, more than 5,000 follow-up actions were taken last year. Authorities asked distributors and retailers not only to withdraw or destroy a product before they reach consumers, but also request many recalls of products already in circulation. Last year, national authorities increased their follow-up to alerts circulating in the system by 20% compared to the previous year. Those results prove that the system continues to be efficient even during a crisis. In addition, as China is the biggest source of imports to the European Union, cooperating with China in the consumer product safety area is of key importance. We have an established framework of cooperation since 2006, and in addition, last year, I asked the Chinese authorities to give priority and fast follow-up to COVID-19 related products found on the EU market. Last year, we also agreed with the Chinese authorities to set up an action plan on the safety of products sold online, which will include a set of actions aimed at decreasing the number of unsafe products sold directly to EU consumers. But we do more to protect our consumers, and last year we have put further efforts to fight rogue traders. Traders try to find new ways to exploit consumers' vulnerabilities and avoid existing checks during the pandemic. But we monitor very closely their practices to identify breaches of EU consumer law in online markets. We step up our cooperation with the major online platforms who have since removed millions of listings, including for dangerous products similar to the ones I have just shown to you. To contribute to the faster removal of dangerous non-food consumer products marketed online, we need to cooperate with online marketplaces. This will increase product safety, for instance, by providing a clear way for customers to notify dangerous product listings. That's why we have the EU Product Safety Pledge, a commitment by online companies who sign it to cooperate with member states and remove dangerous products from their platforms. Doing so, they commit to check that products registered in the safety gate are not for sale on their website and to act quickly in case national authorities signal to them any dangerous products which should be taken down. I'm delighted to announce that Etsy and Joom joined the pledge yesterday. This brings to 11 the number of major online marketplaces that already signed this pledge. I strongly encourage, of course, all the platforms to join the pledge. Our support to consumers does not end here. Last year, we launched the new consumer agenda to empower European consumers to play an active role in the green and digital transition, and this includes product safety. The advance of new technologies and the globalization of production and retail trade, including through online channels, raise the question whether existing product safety rules are enough to deal with current developments and adequately protect consumers. As it was announced in the new consumer agenda, we are preparing the revision of the General Product Safety Directive. The revision shows that there are several issues to address. For instance, ensuring product safety for all consumers products, including those involving new technologies, such as Internet of Things or artificial intelligence feeders. Also ensuring the same level of product safety in online and offline sales. We also need to improve enforcement through better market surveillance, increase recall effectiveness and more coherent treatment of food imitating products. In that context, I would like to encourage authorities to continue working to protect consumers, standardization bodies by improving new guidance and public tools, and European authorities, border inspectors and laboratory scientists by checking whether products were safe for consumers. I also would like to encourage them to cooperate with online marketplaces, manufacturers, distributors and retailers to stop dangerous products from reaching consumers, particularly the most vulnerable. I will always give visibility and reward small and large companies which make an extra effort to ensure product safety and protect consumers. Yesterday, we launched the second edition of the EU Product Safety Award, which will reward products and awareness-raising activities aimed at protecting vulnerable consumers and the products and strategies that combine safety and new technologies. We also launched a new, more user-friendly and multilingual Safety Gate website. I invite you all to have a look at it. It includes information on everything I have just talked about. It is my commitment and the commitment of the Commission to continue to do more and better to support consumers in a rapidly changing world, adapting to all challenges. Thank you very much, like last year and maybe also next year, for your presence during such a presentation. We try to remove all those products and orders, not only due to their relation to the COVID-19 situation, but also, of course, in the normal situation with, again, special attention to the toys dedicated to the children.